Welcome to Out the Chair Podcast, episode 10, season 2. We got our first guest of the season. We got Alessa and Whitney here today with us, so let's welcome them here to the show.
Y'all doing?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
Wonderful. How y'all doing?
Oh, yeah. So y'all know we like to do our mental health check-in. As y'all can see, shit, I'm feeling amazing right now.
It's Christmas
Great.
time.
It's Christmas. So we like to do our mental health check-in. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would y'all say y'all at mental-wise?
What we starting with? I'm gonna just go first. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm probably like at a like a 5, 6 right now, cause
You need some weed.
well, a couple days ago, it'll be like the first whole year since my brother passed away, and we had a little blown release the other day, and everything turned out well, but I'm still leaning toward like a positive spirit because the holidays and all of that. So, but I say like a 6. Yeah, but
I feel that. I want to speak on that though. I did pop up on bro, man. So he
appreciate
was good.
you, gang.
And it was like it was. I told him it was beautiful to see like everybody there. Like you hate for people to have to get together on circumstances like that.
Yeah.
But still, like just seeing everybody there, just having a good time, showing support for each other is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it definitely was. Like I said, it was a good turnout. It was at least like you singing the love in there, bro. We was in there shoulder to shoulder. It was almost it was definitely like a party for sure. But like it was just like you say, it was kind of just like, damn, it just had to be behind the death. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of love, and I appreciate everybody who watching that was a part of that. So.
D, man, I'm gonna speak to that, man. You should have told niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not in this by yourself. You feel me?
I feel that.
You're not in this by yourself, bro. We here for you. You know what I'm saying? We understand this death stuff. It's not gonna get no easier.
Yeah.
It don't get no easier, and you got us to lean on.
Yeah, I never was like the type of person to be like a burden. I don't try to be a burden. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a burden, though. Yeah, that's not a burden, though.
Showing up is the least we can do.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if they're your friends for real. That's never a burden.
Nah, we do this, you know what I'm saying? It's however often we do it, and we spend a lot of time with each other. We talk about this mental health stuff. We can't talk about it and not actually be about it. So, we can do this on camera or whatever. You just to let you know, you got us. We got your back, you know what I'm saying? We understand,
And that's what I be trying to tell people. I ain't trying to like make a delay on the show or nothing, but like ultimately, man, like this is a part of like somewhat of a therapy because it's kind of awkward opening up on camera and whatever, but you know what I'm saying, like it's just like it's definitely a sense of therapy, you know what I'm saying, just trying to open up, just period. And,
Yeah, we got you, bro. We love you, bro.
Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. Yep.
Whitney, how you feeling?
Well, I'm at like an 8
Okay.
and a half.
That's good. What's the half?
Well, my birthday is on Saturday.
Woo woo.
So I get to celebrate 31 years.
31 years.
What's up? Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. It would be a perfect 10 if I didn't have to go to work tomorrow. I think I'm gonna leave early. Yeah.
Be expecting the whole world to just pause and just
Mold to our wheel, bro. Yeah. Because it is supposed to mold to our wheel, bro. I'm trying to tell you it is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not tripping about it because I get 2 weeks off after tomorrow. I'm off for 2.5 weeks. But, I just wish they would have gave us a half a day because I don't want to go.
It's a lame Friday, too. Like, you shouldn't really have to go in.
Yeah, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I want to give you, my love.
appreciate you.
And light, because that's a lot. That's heavy. So, I just wanted to let you know that. But I'm coasting right now.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Cash, where you at?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm probably at about an 8. I'm at about a solid 8. And you know, we about to go into this Christmas rush. About to be cutting my ass off, getting ready for Christmas. I'm just ready to get through the holidays and, you know what I'm saying, hope everybody's safe, everybody enjoy their families. And really just, you know, although Christmas is a pagan holiday, we got to use these holidays that we can get with family and loved ones and, you know what I'm saying, to be able to spend time with family, because most of the time people don't spend time with their family unless it's a death, like he was saying, or it's a holiday or something like that. So, you know, we just got to take advantage of the times. Even though it's a pagan holiday, still to, you know what I'm saying, lean on your loved ones and see what everybody doing. Right. So, yeah, I'm about an 8.
Where you at, Alessa?
I'm really about like a 9.5 for real. Cause I'm a girl, cause I'm like you, I'm about to be off for 2 weeks. And I work from home tomorrow. That's the 0.5 is because I do have to work, but I'm gonna be working from my couch. And yeah, like I'm really excited about the holidays. I got some family coming into town. I'm excited to see my family, some of my cousins that I ain't seen in a couple of years. So yeah, I'm excited.
That's what's up.
Yeah, all right, girl.
You went already, Mar? No. You ain't go. How you feeling?
I say, shit, everybody say 0.5. Shit, I'm at a 10. I feel good as hell.
I'm sure you do.
I say, I say shit, this water. I say that though because like, I was having this conversation with somebody before. Like I feel like God then like put me in a position where He isolated me and building me up to like this amazing man and stuff. And it's like I see the vision for it, I just don't see the process of it. And because I see the vision, like it's allowed me to be in this good space and this great space. So no, I say I'm about at a 10. Like I said, everything ain't all good, but everything ain't bad. So I'm just happy, you know, I'm waking up every day, I'm breathing. Can't really complain about anything. So I say about a 10.
That's good. Be thankful you can't see the process, man. That shit is scary. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That shit is scary. You see all this long train of work that you actually have to go through, and He's showing it to you day by day instead of the whole picture. Exactly. You can see where you're going. You just don't see how you get there, and that's the best part. So with me, I'm gonna say I'm at a 9. I'm doing real good. I'm doing real good. You know what I mean? Business is booming. Just for all y'all to know, like, my job, my entrepreneurship is real luxury. You know what I'm saying? It's luxury. So when the times is bad, we do bad. You know what I mean? As far as, you know, because we the first thing to get cut out. I've been in business 7 years. It's probably my busiest December of my entire career.
That's great.
You know what I'm saying? And we're in the middle of a recession, so I can't explain it. I can't make sense of it. It's nothing but God. I'm gonna sit here and accept it and receive it. So I'm at a 9. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a 9. That's where I'm at. So, speaking on that, we're gonna get into our first topic. So I'll give you guys a little bit of insight on what we're about to talk about. So Anthony Edwards, his leaked phone text messages exposing his sexual relationship with an IG model in which he wanted her to get an abortion. Do you agree with how he handled the situation? Or how would you have handled it if you were in a situation, and what would you have liked to see done? So let's just have a little bit of open discussion about the situation. Does everybody know the details surrounding the situation?
I just found out today. I didn't know anything about it.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about it at all until today.
You know about it, D?
I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know nothing. Like, what happened?
So he was having a relationship with this Instagram model, basically, got pregnant. They had a conversation about it, and basically his response was, you know, let's be adults about it. I don't want a kid. You can't force me. You can't force any adult to have a kid that doesn't want to have a kid. Let's do the adult thing. He offered her money. She was receptive of it, but I think the main thing that people was getting hung up on was a little bit how rude and kind of insensitive he might have been and his delivery or whatever. But the conversation that I'm trying to have is, did he do the right thing, or do you think he handled the situation right? Because I don't care about the delivery, but what are your opinions on it?
Like shit, he didn't say nothing wrong. To be honest, like it depends on their relationship. Mm-hmm. If you laying in bed and telling her that it's one thing, and then you on Front Street talking about, no, I'm good, get an abortion, then you bold. But it's like if she knew what it was, she slipped up and got pregnant, to her, she out of there. You know what I'm saying? To him, it's like, that's throwing his shit off. But he do have to man up to his responsibility if that's what she want to do. But at the end of the day, why would you bring a kid into the world that's not having both parents in the house if you already know it's not going to have both parents?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion.
I feel like for like in the beginning, you got to realize like both of y'all being irresponsible. You can't just put it just on Anthony Edwards. Both of y'all being irresponsible.
Say it take two people, huh?
Y'all made this decision, and what happened. Granted, me personally, I kind of probably would have went about it in a different situation. I mean, in a different type of field, because you know I grew up around all women, so I kind of understand the women aspect.
So, but I don't think he was rude. What did he? Okay, go back over the conversation.
I think, okay, we can read it. So I think I think he was just rude in the delivery. Like she was expressing different things on how she felt and things that she wanted to probably just get off her chest. And his whole response was, did you send the video? Because he wanted a video of her taking the abortion pill. And just so it could verify so that he was going to send her some money as well.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, so I think where he could have went, you know, differently. Like me, I'm not a person who got 100,000 where I'm gonna just send you for this. So like when you deal with women are more so emotional. So like just showing them that even though that situation is how it is and you really don't want the baby, at least show that you care. You know, you want to be there for support her through it, type of thing.
Yeah, I would have pulled up and did it. Like we would have been together through the whole process.
You would
Like
have held her hand while she took the pill.
for sure.
Very nice.
Well, I'm gonna
For sure.
sure.
Like, I'm not about to-
But
you know,
also,
that type of
bro,
thing.
y'all gotta understand, y'all gotta put yourself in his situation. He's Anthony Edwards in the middle of the season. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are the number one seed in the West. You know what I'm saying? They in the West, right?
But at the same time, you still laid down and did that. So you gotta if you don't want this to be what it is right now, then you might have had to. I gotta shoot out tonight. Go handle this. Make sure she take this to make sure it's not on the internet.
You
At the end
shouldn't
of
hit
the
her
day.
wrong.
So
And
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to bring.
I was gonna let y'all finish.
I wanted to bring a woman's perspective, and we can start with Whitney. I want to say, what do you think about, from a woman's perspective? How do you feel about this?
I mean, I feel like he knew exactly what he was doing. And I'm not saying she is, you know, not responsible either because she let him. But overall, he knew what he was doing. You having sex with an Instagram model that you don't really care about like that, raw. And you get her pregnant.
You gotta say that shit out loud to see how dumb
and you
it is.
and you get her pregnant.
What if the condom broke?
Could have broke anything. Or he could just, probably tapped it with the
He
teeth.
might have hit. It might have. He might have.
Definitely was hitting that shit raw.
You don't know that. He could have tapped it with the tip a little bit. And then put it on. You don't know.
No, men be on. No, some men.
I want to speak to that before we let. I'm sorry. Listen, you want to?
No, so like I said, he shouldn't have hit her raw because I like you said, 9 times out of 10, he was definitely in that shit raw. And at the end of the day, I mean, it takes two people. It takes two people to make a baby. And I completely agree with you. If she let it happen, or even at the end of the day, maybe she didn't let it happen. Maybe he didn't let her know that he was coming in her. A lot of things happen, but. You know what you getting yourself into. Why you ain't ask her if she was on birth control?
You an NBA player, dog.
Circumstances. He knew he
and
should have.
you know the circumstances.
That's from Jump Street.
I definitely think it's 60-40, more so on his side, the 60%. The 40% that I do, only reason I'm gonna present some pushback is it's a point of view that I saw on Twitter, and I was like, this is interesting. You know what I'm saying? So what they were saying was that it was a woman. She was trying to say that he was more so to blame. He was like, she was trying to say he was 100% of the blame because a woman's orgasm does not create a baby, but a man's does. And one, that's not actually true. that's not actually true. Because I let's just say from personal close experience, babies can be created without you busting in. You know what I'm saying? And
What?
Oh, I know babies made from spillage.
Yeah, from spillage.
I know babies made from pre-cum.
What, pre-cum? Oh, yeah.
Spillage,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't necessarily got, or you could be a pump too late. You know what I'm saying? On the pull-out, you know what I mean? And it could just happen. But she was saying that, like, it's more so the man because they control that. But you don't.
Really don't.
You really don't. You don't. You can't see nothing. You can't see anything, bro.
Bro, I ain't never really say my thoughts. It's definitely his fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, at the end of the day, we got the gun, so to say. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
Don't do that.
but it's like, as far as bro having like, I ain't know the conversation. I never knew the details behind that shit. But you know what I'm saying? As far as him coming off like super rude and like telling her like being like real impulsive about sending me the videos and shit. That nigga bold as hell.
He knew he
You know
fucked
what I'm saying? Like, you know how emotional these women are, bro, at the end of the day. So it's like, but no, at the end of the day, bro, it was your fault at the end of the day, cause shit, you got the gun for sure.
So you know how many women y'all can get pregnant at the same time?
Yeah, at the end of the day, we can go grab 5 women and have 5 women pregnant by the end of the day.
Well, also, okay, I agree. But what do we say to the women out here that are allowing or having unprotected sex and not actually understanding the ramifications?
Bro, you just gotta be a stand-up nigga.
No, for real. But that's the thing. That's the thing. As a man that got sisters, Marv, you understand? These niggas ain't stand up. Like, bro, these niggas ain't stand up, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
You feel me?
A lot of niggas is folding because I ain't gonna lie. Women coming and saying like, "Come on, we raw with it. Fuck it." You know what I'm saying?
Look,
That's really what's going on.
So
bro.
the females telling them they doing it wrong?
No, the women is saying like, "Let's go raw." Like for real, that's what's going on
Carlos
nowadays.
Miller said is shit. I don't say nothing. She don't say nothing.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are we not saying anything? Why are we not saying anything?
She could be like, "Hey, hold on, where your shit at?" Granted, like a man's supposed to be like,
For sure.
he ain't even supposed to say shit. It's just supposed to be automatic. Right?
Don't get me wrong. And I am not innocent. I am very guilty. You know what I'm saying? I am talking from outside the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, inside the house. You feel me?
Look. So what you rather like? All right, is it awkward for you to get with this? Say you get with a girl, you meet with her or whatever, and y'all like, all right, like let's come to the agreement to show each other that we straight. So let's pull up paperwork and shit. Have you ever did some shit like that?
I actually have come paperwork, man. You know what I'm saying? Paperwork party, real paperwork party. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like real freak shit.
I hear that shit all the time.
She got me on that. I'm gonna be honest.
Cause let me tell you
She
something.
like, I need to see that in my chart.
For sure, pull it up, log in right now.
Type shit.
I want to look at you. I want to watch you sign into your app.
So y'all agree with that?
I wanna watch you sign into
Y'all
your
will
app.
come to a man and meet a man like, all right,
for sure.
say y'all, like let's just say y'all hypothetically speaking, right? Y'all meet a man a week. Y'all had sex. Are y'all bringing paperwork to the table or y'all just saying fuck it?
Yeah, because it's right here on my phone.
I just about to say it's on your phone.
It's right here. It's right here in my
If
mic.
you were a responsible adult.
If you're a responsible adult,
Yeah.
If you don't come paperwork, something wrong.
Something wrong?
Something wrong.
Automatically.
Something ain't right.
Hold on. So we talk about paperwork. So how long the paperwork got to be? Like, cause you know that I was just about to say.
But honestly, that's like an extreme. You gotta be like last partner type shit. Like, but I don't know. That's different for everybody.
But also, I take my own. I'm bringing condoms. I take my sexual health upon myself.
And you see what I'm saying?
I take my sexual
and I think that's the conversation that I'm trying to get to. Is like, where do we get to a point where these conversations are not awkward and they need to happen? Because it's like we said, she don't say nothing, I don't say nothing.
I'm gonna be honest. Not to cut you off, but to you saying that right there about bringing your own condoms, like me, I was always taught like to never accept a condom. Like, I always was taught
I
But you set a tone.
Like, you think, because I've seen things like that, and I've heard stories like poking holes and condoms, but I do every single thing in my power to not get pregnant.
No, I feel that. So what if a dude was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't accept that from you. Like, I gotta go. Like,
He better
go get
come
some.
on.
That's cool. Okay.
We can go to the gas station.
So would you be offended by that though?
No, I mean, because I understand. If you think I'm about to trap you, honey, you don't know me. You do not know me because I do not want no babies. But if that's the case, we can go right up to the gas station, real
That
quick.
shit might ruin the mood.
Like,
See,
It might, you know what I'm
look,
saying?
I had a girl, bro. We was about to do our thing, whatever. She like, you gotta count. I'm like,
And that
fuck
shit
no.
threw everything off.
She like, shit, you gonna have to go to the gas station. It's 2:00 in the morning. They rolled to the gas station, came back.
She knocked
She
out.
like, you know what? I kind of changed my mind. Like, you know,
that's
like, you motherfucker.
I thought you was about to say she was asleep.
That's even. I'd rather her be asleep. I'd rather her be asleep.
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
Like you had time to double back and think.
That's why you make her go with you. Like, why did you like? Because you heard me say we going around the corner to this store. We going together, right? Yeah, you should have.
That's probably like 2 years ago.
But
So some bullshit.
you got something else you want to say?
I was gonna ask, how old is that basketball player?
Yes. So and he's young. Let me tell you. I want to say like 24.
Because a lot of young people don't really prioritize
Yep.
that.
Then you got
Anthony Edwards, I want to say Anthony Edwards.
He 22.
Yeah,
22.
hundreds of millions of dollars.
260.
Yes.
5 years. 260 million.
That's crazy. He don't know what to do with all that money. He giving it away.
That was 250. That was turning into $200 to him.
He gave her $100,000.
My guy.
He like, this not gonna be the last
He
one.
could have got him some lamb skin, bro.
Joints.
You said that.
Hey, you say he slid her 100,000?
100,000 wired to the account, but he needed to see the video first. That was the whole thing. He needed the video.
Should have offered her more. I bet you if he had to offer her more.
100,000 was very.
I think that was
I would
good.
have done it. Like if she played it wrong, because in the messages she was like, oh, I'll send you 100,000 to do it as soon as you send the video. You know, I have it wired straight to you. And she, literally, she didn't have no type of rebuttal. Yeah, she was like, okay, yeah, cool. I'll send the video later, blah blah. But it's just like, no, you need to.
Probably good off though.
I mean, you got to win shit.
Maybe it ain't
not.
cool for her to take advantage.
not,
Look,
bro.
take this 100K. But look,
going in 6 months, bro.
But look,
if
you got to think though.
So do she want the baby?
Shit,
Did she want
250K
the
might
baby?
be going
Maybe
to 12
she-
months.
Did she want the baby?
So did she keep? So did she take the pill?
She took the pill and she sent the video. The funniest thing about her taking the video, if you look at the video, she has an Instagram filter on. When she pops the pill, I thought that was hilarious. That the video that she sent, she had the Instagram filter on still. Like this shit still got to be fire.
No, to make her look good.
Like, I'm still coming
that's
look.
crazy.
I'm still coming. Looks in the abortion video like because this shit's gonna come out.
I'm gonna make it come out.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
But on that other side though, like when it comes to women and with like abortions, I know there's something big like on a woman, like mental and shit. And then not just like a woman's mental. Some guys be going through shit too when they go through that situation.
Yeah,
Like granted they put in that position because of their own, recklessness, but they had to deal with it, and most of the time they just look at the women as being emotional and this and that. Dudes be emotional too. Yeah. Dudes be going through it too.
A lot of guys be having that emotional connection to whatever. You know, it's not as easy as, because Anthony Edwards made it seem like all guys just the video, take the money, send me, let me know when it's done. That's not every guy's experience or every guy's truth. You know what I mean? Like me and Marv was talking about this the other day. Like just being in a situation and just it affecting you mentally, you know what I'm saying, or emotionally, you know what I'm saying? Like you just might have a little bit more emotion that people don't see from us, you know what I mean? And we have a little bit of connection. People think that connection only is with the mother or the woman, but that's not true at all.
It can be a lot because there can be a whole bunch of different reasons and circumstances as to why you don't want to bring this child into the world right now.
Right.
So, yeah, that can be a lot for anybody.
All right, the next topic we want to get into is gender wars. And I want to talk about gender wars when it comes to the black community. Because a lot of the times we're looking at people outside of our communities that don't look like us, don't come from the same backgrounds as us, don't come from the same situations or have the same things stacked up against us as us. But we look to them as examples of how we should live our lives. And they don't have to deal with the same things. So a couple of my questions is like basically how can we find common ground between the sexes within the black community? I think that education portion is the main portion. What you think?
So I feel like first of all, man, We need to stop like looking at Instagram, looking at social media, looking at other people fucking lifestyles to determine how you should handle your own. Like what works for this person may not work for you and this person. What works for this person may not work for you and this person. Y'all need to, like, whoever you with, y'all need to have a common ground. Like, if you with a person to where I'm the breadwinner and you the breadwinner, you got income coming in, if we both feel like, hey, we go 50-50 and this and that, then we should be able to do that and not care what other people think. If I'm the breadwinner and you doing what you doing, you want to be a housewife or whatever, and I'm taking care of everything, and that's the conclusion we come to, then that's me and you. We should not be looking on the outside. So I feel like that's where shit going wrong at. It's people looking at social media, looking at other people and looking at what other people think when they should just be focused on them and their partner and what goes on in their home. So I feel like that's where the disconnect is from, for real.
Y'all niggas not money bad.
You feel me?
Y'all not
Everybody ain't got it.
Identify the true problem first, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the true problem is these goddamn women. It's like, no, I'm just saying.
Like,
go ahead, dude.
you gotta really
That came from within.
That was so deep. He been wanting to say that.
No, for real though, identify like the true problem, what's going on. Like, I feel like a lot of people probably just don't really like each other for real and just find it beneficial to be together.
Ooh.
So it's not really like, you know what I'm saying? It's not really like a problem. You just don't like this motherfucker for real. You ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if it's really something for real, like y'all locked in, like really identify the problem and then work from there. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I
mean, but on top of like all the social media shit, niggas is definitely tapped into the social media way, like OD, like TikTok and all. Like they looking at this shit and it's not, bro. No, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But it definitely is only our culture, man. It's only our culture. Like the shit that we worried about, like the shit that we stress, the shit that we argue about is like it's only us, gang. I don't understand that shit.
That's crazy.
I don't understand that shit.
I want to, yeah, I was just about to say, I want to hear from Whitney because every time, like, we have a conversation, we bringing stuff up, I just look at Whitney and she like,
I've been peeping her. I'm like, oh, we gotta get these voices. We gotta get these fucking. We gotta get these thoughts off.
So I'm gonna get a little deep.
No, get deep.
I feel like men and women do need to heal from some things before they dive into any type of relationships, or even be in like the same spaces as men or women. Like a lot of people got a lot of built up trauma, and you know, like even with men, like a lot of men don't feel like they're being heard. They don't feel like they have a voice, so a lot of them become very defensive, and you know, also too, they may look at women as a certain type of way. Like they may have grown up in a household where women, you know, used to tear them down, whether it's their mothers, their sisters, their aunts, whatever the case may be, the girls at school, shit like that, you know, even minor stuff. And then you have women who may feel the same way, you know, may not have the strongest relationship with men because they don't have men in the household. So I just feel like a lot of that shit comes from pinned up, just trauma, and it just comes all out when someone has to say something about how a man treats them, or someone has to say something about how a woman treats them, and how women are this way and how man is this way. You know, and how they should be, and how this and that and the third. It's like a huge bickering back and forth. And it's gotten even worse because, like you mentioned with social media, these unrealistic expectations that people have of different genders, or, you know, and then people feeling like, oh, you know, I'm right all the time. Like there's no right or wrong answer. It's just your experiences. Yeah, you know, it's just your experience. So it's like, I think people need to be more open to listening, to understand, not listening just to hear. Because it's just two different things. Yeah. And when you do that, you allow yourself to see different perspectives, and it won't be such a clash, and it's just, you'll be able to kind of, you know, just be on one accord. You know, not everyone's going to agree with everybody, but I think people are so quick to they have to be right. They have to get their voice out and be heard. And,
so quick to clash.
Yeah, and it's like I want to be right so bad. I don't care if this person, whatever she said, she's wrong. Like, did you even hear what the person said?
Yeah.
Did you even hear like what he said or she said? Like, so I mean, I know I said a lot, but
no, that was perfect. Anybody got something? You got something to say?
I just want to speak on what she said. A lot of people, like I learned this literally a couple months ago, and this was the biggest lesson I learned. A lot of people listen, and they listen to hear certain words that they expected for a person to say just to trigger them so they can react off that. Like people not listening to actually put themselves in somebody's perspective, in somebody's shoes to where they understanding them. Yeah. They just listening for that trigger word.
Yeah, and a lot of people, I hate to say it, don't know what words mean. Like they know that certain words sound like a certain meaning, but like, do y'all really know what they mean? Like, not being funny, but
or they heard it somewhere.
Yeah, they heard it somewhere, and they try to like.
It's a fucking buzzword.
Yeah, yeah.
But so seeing that you were talking about healing and stuff like that, that brings us to our next topic, and it's actually perfect. I would love to hear from you guys, because here at this podcast, we focus on men's mental health. That's what we all about. That's one of our main things that we talk about. And it's good for us to talk about it as men and talk about what we need to do, different things that we need to do. But now that we have you lovely ladies here with us today, we would love to hear a woman's perspective on men's mental health. From the outside looking in, what could men do that you've experienced, you know what I'm saying? Just talk freely or whatever. What would you like to see from the black men in the community? Like, what would you think that we could do to suggest us help to improve our mentals?
Speak up. Actually, speak up. Like, that's the biggest thing that I can say. Like, I have so many male friends who will go through something and then I won't find out until it's already happened or it's already passed or it's already they're at their breaking point. And it's like, why you ain't saying nothing before this? So just speaking up is a big part of mental health, regardless of who you are, because just being able to get something out, whether it's speaking to your family, your friends, therapists, find a lady, go talk to the lady. Everybody needs to talk to the lady, for sure. I think everybody can benefit from therapy, but just actually getting up and talking to your friends about what's going on in your life, letting them know what's happening. If you are going through something, if you're having problems, if you're struggling with anything, you need to actually say something because people aren't going to know. You can't just sit in silence. Men fight their battles in silence so much. Like, and it's like, I get that y'all think y'all gotta be strong. Y'all think y'all gotta be strong for everybody around y'all. You know, you the patriarch. You are the man. You're the man of the house. But you cannot be the strongest person and hold every single person up while you are breaking down. So at some point, you got to give. You got to let somebody else take a little bit of that load off of you. Whether it be small, whether it be big, whether it just be you bouncing some words off of somebody, you have to speak up. That's the biggest thing that I think that a man can do or men can do in the community. And also, let your friends speak up. Like, let your boys speak up. Don't try to shut them up either when they are trying to speak.
And that goes to just a little point of kind of want to piggyback off what you were saying. Me and Marv brought this up a couple episodes ago or whatever. We were talking about like actually creating the space for these conversations to have. Like, it's easier said to say, hey, open up, talk to somebody, blah, blah. But as men, our feelings and our gripes are not accepted at the same clip as other people. You know what I mean?
So I got an example. So hypothetically speaking, like say me and a woman dating. I go to this woman like, yo, since a child I've been dealing with, you know, sexual thoughts and stuff with other women. So if we dealing with each other, that's something I want to be able to, you know, feel comfortable bringing up to you. I can't just come to you like, yo, man, today, like I just been dealing with this temptation with these other women. I see her, she fine, and my first thought was, yo, I want to have sex with her and this and that. I'm coming to you because I'm battling this, you know, inner battle. Like, can you help me with this? You can't just do that to your woman.
I mean, there's a way to do that, though. There's a way to approach that. If y'all have already had this conversation, sometimes you can sit down and say, hey, I need to just let something out real quick. Or maybe you can write it out. Like,
I don't know.
there's always ways. I mean, is that a conversation that you do want to have with your lady?
I was about to say that too. I was about to say,
Like,
My whole thing is, I think I get what he's saying. Though it's kind of like
It's not that.
it's kind of
personal
like
example,
it's kind of like one of those things, like it's a double standard, kind of maybe. Like where if I come to you, I'll just say this: it's more with women. Like y'all can come to either sex, like man or a woman, and say like certain stuff that might have bothered y'all or is bothering y'all. And it could be as nice as fucking like roses and daisies, or it can be super vulgar. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if I'm a man coming to you and I'm like, yo man, I'm just like itching, I want to just crack this right here, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't. That's how I really feel, but I don't really feel comfortable saying it like that. So ultimately, I feel like, was it ever comfortable for us to bleed out loud? Because that's ultimately like what it is. Like, we don't feel comfortable to bleed out loud. Like, yeah, speak up, but like, is it safe for me to do that shit? Like, 'cause, you know, for one, I might have my guy friends over here. They might be like super, just ultimately like, you know who to come to. You know what I'm saying? You got your smoking friends. You got your friends that you go to play sports with. You got your friends. You know, you got your certain circle. So you might have this certain circle, like, you want to go tell them shit, but it's like, damn, these niggas gonna look at me like, or you know what I'm saying? And then certain circles with men, it's just, it don't work like that. It's just like, bro, you a man, bro. I can't show you no slack, nigga. I can't, nigga, like, you a man just like me. Like, so, yeah, get over it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
even if you a man, there's certain shit you can try to bring to your woman, and you coming to her for like type of healing and stuff, and she telling you to open up, so you trying to open up. It's some shit you can bring to her that you trying to battle with and open up with her with, and it fucking trigger her because she not healed.
yeah, right.
So let's see what Whitney has to say about this.
I think men need to spend more time alone. Because
we can speak on that. Mm-hmm.
no, seriously, because like, I'm gonna be completely honest and transparent. Like, I'm not the savior. I can be supportive, and I can assist by giving words of encouragement if you are having, you know, a rough day or just having some rough experiences at this very moment. But I can't save you. I can't heal you. None of that. Spend more time alone. Go for a bike ride. Go for a walk. Run. Read a book. Do things that make you feel good. Whatever it is that you enjoy, do it, and do it by yourself. Because you get to learn more about you, and that's a part of your own personal journey. So possibly when you do settle down and get with someone, you know, that's the process. That's the healing journey. And then, you know, of course, I always mention I'm pro-therapy. I'm, you know, a social worker. And I do think that every Black person should experience therapy. However, therapy is not expensive. I mean, therapy is very expensive. It's not cheap. So, you know, it's one of those things where if you can afford it, you know, you got good insurance, make the investment, go talk to a therapist, even if it's once a month, twice a month, something to kind of get you started to figuring out, okay, what are the things that I need to do to make myself better, you know, to make myself greater, you know, whatever the case may be. But that's the biggest thing. Like, I think we just get so locked in with somebody. We gotta be with somebody.
Yeah.
Tied in and locked in because we're afraid to be alone.
Niggas hate themselves.
What's wrong with that? Like, you could be alone and not be lonely. Like, you can find peace and solitude in that. So when you start that, it's like certain things wouldn't trigger you. Certain things wouldn't bother you. You literally just talked about gender wars. That shit wouldn't even bother you. Get into it with another person and seeing a different, you know, by, you know, another woman or another man. So it's like, you would find, like, he'd be so calm. Like, what about you?
It's almost like that term, like a hurt dog won't holler, and it's like all of us is hurt dogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all hollering at the sky at this same topic, you know what I'm saying? So like, if, like you said, you know, if you was at a better space within yourself, none of these conversations would affect us. But the fact of the matter is, all of us are dealing with something.
Yes.
We're all dealing with some type of trauma. That's why these conversations never leave our communities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They never leave. We're all struggling to try to find answers to these questions.
Yeah.
So leads us to our next topic. Oh no, you want to say what you want to say?
CJ pointed at me because I'm like an advocate of that. Like, me and D even had this conversation. Like me, I'm a big person on spending time with yourself, getting to know yourself. Like anywhere I go, I'm by myself all the time. Because I'm so used to, you know, being by myself, getting to know me. And I feel like that's where a lot of men feel, and I'm not just gonna put it on men, a lot of women feel is, like you say, they get into relationships or they so used to being with people that they never took the time to get to know themselves.
Yep.
And when you get to know yourself, you get to date yourself, you get to see a vision for yourself. And when you see a vision, you understand like certain things that'll lead you and won't lead you to your vision. So it's so easy for you to, you know, disconnect from what won't lead you to that vision. So like me and D, we had this conversation where that's what a lot of men feel at is, you know, they got to be able to be comfortable with being with themselves, but a lot of men don't know how to be with themselves. They don't know how to do self-care or like with our generation, we so we so big on following social media, following entertainers that certain stuff that they glamorize and make seem cool, that's what we focus on.
And niggas have no personality. They can't even tell you what they like and don't like. They going off based off what they seeing on the internet, what they seeing on social media to produce their fucking personality. Yeah. And you need to sit down and figure out who the fuck you are, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, y'all niggas is doing any other thing out here because y'all following niggas that don't have fucking structure themselves. So y'all following these other niggas that don't fucking have a clue themselves. It's the blind leading the blind, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't want to put it in bad terms. Yeah. So like to all men, like that'll be my advice is to get to know yourself, spend time with yourself. Like
learn to love yourself.
Like I said, like God put me in a situation where I feel like He isolated me. Even though I be by myself all the time, I feel like He isolated me. And they always say with isolation comes elevation. So it's so important for men to like isolate themselves and learn how to be by themselves so they, you know, can elevate to this great man they're supposed to be. So I just want to put that out there.
Bet. So the next topic is for both of you guys. So I want to talk about sex positivity and I want to talk about body positivity. So a lot of people don't know. Well, if you don't know, Alessa is also a host of a podcast, co-host, right? That's what you call it. Co-host of a podcast called Cocktails with Cocktails. Y'all got to check it out. It's amazing. I was just on it. It's cool. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I like her show. And pretty much what I noticed on the show from my experience is that they focus on, you know, a lot of sex talk. You know what I'm saying? It's a sex-based podcast, but a lot of the things that they talk about is sex in a positive, you know, light. You know, and they trying to break stereotypes and stuff. So what is sex positivity to you? What does that mean to you?
To me, sex positivity is just living in your truth, honestly, like liking what you like and not being ashamed of what you like and going out there and not trying to slut shame nobody. Like, it's okay if niggas like to get peed on. It's okay.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's okay.
Niggas
like to get
It's okay.
Hold up. Who the fuck can I get say what?
You can't, look. Y'all
What's that? Come get say what?
I said it's okay if niggas like to get peed on. Some niggas like to get peed on. Some niggas like to do things.
Peed on. I thought you said beat on.
No, niggas like to get beat on.
Beat on.
Are we talking about squirting or are we talking about
I'm talking about
actual
pee. I'm talking about piss. Like, it's a piss play is a thing. Urine. I've had dudes ask me to pee on them. I've had dudes ask me to shit on them too, and that's not happening. Niggas is weird.
Yeah, somebody else.
But like, sex positivity is literally.
How many ways? You said. You said singular or plural. How many people that asked you to shit on them?
Two.
God damn. Wow.
Two.
Oh man,
But
that's crazy.
that ain't happening. I have to pay me a lot of money if you want me to shit on you.
What type of pleasure would you get out of that?
Money. I'm not getting no pleasure out of it. That's what I'm saying.
Not you.
Oh no, some people really like that, and that's what I'm saying. Like they're so It's called
different.
Yeah.
Was they black?
It's
when
a
I asked you
kink.
that?
Oh
They
yeah.
black.
Yeah, the majority of her people that she talked to on her show be black. You know what I'm saying? So
We had a girl come on our show who gets paid to shit on men.
Damn.
And like we also had you said
Some
B.
Indian name.
We had a girl come on. Yeah. We had a girl.
What you say, Ken?
He said that's some expensive shit, ain't it?
Ain't it like a nickname for that shit or something? Like
Scat play. It's called scat play.
Scat play?
But we had a girl bring
That's
her.
what all these niggas.
We had a girl bring her slave on there. She had like her little sex slave, and he had his mask on and his balls clamped up, and she whipped him. Speaking of beating, but yeah, like it's just there are kinks. People are kinky. People like things, and just we try to create an open
Different
space.
strokes for different folks.
Exactly, and we try to create an
don't
open
judge
space
nobody.
for people to come through. Don't yuck other people's yum.
Exactly.
That's because your little kiki ass be at home on that
Ooh, what
shit.
you doing? What you be doing? You be trying to
I'm married, so
Y'all know
we
he
engaged,
nice, yeah.
so
That's why
I can be
with
nasty all I
marks on
want
his
to.
face and shit.
She be scratching you up, don't she?
No, she don't be scratching.
Okay, that's good.
And Whitney, if you guys don't know, I'll give a little bit of a backstory on Whitney. Whitney has become somewhat of a social media goddess. Yes, just like she blew up not overnight. I ain't gonna say overnight. I hate saying that overnight because it could be like you could be doing something 8 years straight and on a 9th year blow, and people say you blew up overnight. I don't like that. So, but she's a success, period. You know what I'm saying? So Whitney has blown up gradually. She got about 55,000, 54 or something like that. 51? Oh, okay, I was off a little bit, but whatever. We wishful thinking. She gonna have 54 by the end of the week. So, she got a lot of followers now, and she has basically made her mark in this influencing game. So during the influencing, I noticed that a lot of your stuff is surrounded around like body positivity and stuff like that. So what does that mean for you, and like how are you using influencing to get that message out?
Wow. Okay. So I got into like influencing or becoming a content creator because I wanted to do something and market, monetize my platforms, be myself. So for a long time, I used to be very insecure about my body. Like I always was a curvy girl. I always had hips and booty and all that stuff. But when I was younger, I was always frowned upon, like especially like I really hate to say it, like in our community, like by women in particular.
No, speak on it. That's what you're here for.
Yeah, like women, like older women would tell me, like,
yeah, call these hoes out. No, call these hoes out. They be the worst. They be the worst.
Yeah, they would definitely be like, you are overweight, you need to lose weight, telling us.
Fuck all y'all.
Yeah, they haters. Y'all was hating then, and y'all still hating now.
10-year-olds that, you know, like telling young girls, you know, who's developing, you know, don't know nothing about your body, that you overweight, oversized, you know, or you get too much attention, you can't wear this, you can't wear that. You know, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really understand it. Really, my mom helped me a little bit because she's also very curvy as well. It's hereditary. So, you know, I learned a lot.
Hereditary is crazy. Like it's a condition. It's a condition. You know, she passed all this ass down. You know what I'm saying?
But, yeah, I really, like, I don't know, I got to a point in my life where I kind of stopped caring about what people think about my body.
Yeah, fuck these niggas.
My body, so it's like I'm gonna do, you know, I'm gonna do whatever makes me happy, whatever makes me comfortable. And, you know, it took a lot of love. I had to really learn to love myself and not get so caught up in what looks right to other people. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Like, I've been like this all my life, so it's crazy because, like, with me marketing body positivity, also I'm a plant mom too. I love plants.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are. I do yoga stuff. I go into the gym, but
I be fucking with the plants.
yeah, I love
My niggas need to be on this shit.
I mean,
her plant content lit.
Plants, yeah, that's nothing too. I tried to dive into the little plant influencer. Like, man, they didn't want nothing to do with me. Like, I was trying to reach out to like different influencers to get, you know, perspective.
That's because you're too cute.
I just think I've learned that I can be a bit too kind, and I think it's good to be kind, but I feel like sometimes it'll come off as too nice. So I have to learn like to kind of like not tone it down, because I'm always gonna be a kind person, but everybody not gonna like your content. Everybody not gonna like what you do. Like everybody not gonna really feel it. People not gonna really. They like, I don't want to see her. You know, I don't like what she put out. And my thing is, I can't be mad at that. Like that's what they like. That's what they don't like. But I used to take it kind of personal a little bit. Like I ain't do nothing to nobody. Like what's up? You know. But I was saying something. I was talking about. Oh yeah. So body positivity. Like it's a different space to be in now, because a lot of women are starting to look like me. They're going to go get surgery done, and you know, which I'm not mad at that. Like, do what makes you happy, what makes you feel good. Like, you know, I'm not against surgery at all. But I do feel like some women are getting it for like the wrong reasons. Like, if you're doing it because you like, man, I just gotta do it because I don't like how I look. Okay, that's you know, whatever. But when they get it, it's like it becomes an addiction. Like, oh, I don't like how this looks now. I kind of want to change this.
A slippery slope.
It's like you're trying to look like what is the standard, like what a woman's supposed to look like, which I don't know what that is. Everyone has different.
There is no such thing as the
So
standard
like,
beauty.
It's the trend right now, though. Like you have like, you know, male gaze and stuff like that. Like women are like, some of them, not saying all.
I don't want to cut you off, but it's definitely a trend, because I remember growing up, like from what I remember, it was always about like a skinny frame and a cold face, like a 10 in the face, and like a skinny body, like
especially growing up like late '90s. That's what you seen.
But it was, but it was always like a woman with a body was
figure
always
was
getting
in
her
that point in
attention.
time.
But it was just like that was like, I feel like that was what was like ideal. You know what I'm saying? To be like, but now, you know, moving forward, it is a lot more, you know, women that's built.
Yeah, point that when I was growing up in the 90s, early 2000s, girls were like small, petite, you know, got little hips and butt, you know. And I was like, hey, I want to be so skinny, you know what I'm saying? And now, like, everybody want to be thick. And I'm just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my body, but it's like, man, you got to get alterations all the time, and you got to get harassed by, man, I was getting harassed by old-ass men, you know, at 12, 13 years old, and they're like 30, 40-year-old men, like, weirdo. You know?
That's extreme.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm like, it's not really like, there's nothing really hype about it. I mean, you look good, it look nice, but it's like, in my mind, it's like, why do people, it's like, I want what everyone else has. I want what everyone else likes and wants to look at. Like, I want what looks good to everybody.
Not what feels good and not what's actually good.
Right.
And that's I think that's a problem. Kind of goes back to what we were talking about on the male side of things. Like women kind of also facing blind leading the blind over there as well.
Yeah, and I kind of don't fault them though, because I hate to say it, but you know, there are some men that do like natural women, but they like women that got fat asses and got a nice butt, got a small waist, whatever. And you got some men, it's like, I like natural bodies, but what's natural? Because you got women that don't naturally have ass, they don't naturally have large chests or anything like that. And they're like, well, I'm not getting attention.
And I'm natural.
And I'm natural, so it's like...
Natural could look like anything.
Yeah, it could be anything. You
Bodies
know?
come in all shapes and sizes.
For sure. Like you got natural. Like don't want to like disrespect and say like no titties, but if you like, you know, petite, slim, nice little, you know, bubble. I love that. Like I give your ass all the attention you want. But I had seen somebody on a podcast say, like with girls being thick with like BBLs and all that stuff, it's kind of like men, they like that, but it's like for certain things. It's like when you go to Miami and you rent a Lamborghini, you renting that Lamborghini for that weekend. Like you're not about to take that home. You just going there to rent it for a couple days.
High ass notes.
The comparison.
So when it comes to like BBLs and stuff like that, I'm the type of person.
So niggas just want BBLs on the weekend.
It's so fun to play with. Niggas don't want to take that to the crib.
It's like, is your BBL helping raise my kids? Is your BBL helping?
And let's talk about the health. It's the highest risk surgery on the planet. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, what you was talking about, they get it for the wrong reasons. A lot of people don't even know what they getting, bro. Like, they willing to die. And you know, there's different operations. You got BBLs, you got lipo, you got etching, you got all this non-invasive stuff, you got invasive stuff. You got I'll be on the surgeries. Yes, I'll be on the surgeries. But you know what I'm saying? You got all of this stuff, and a lot of women don't do their due diligence when they going in and they get this work. And they thinking that this work is supposed to just be a one-all be-all, but it's like you got to maintain this. Your body might reject the fat cells, a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's a double-edged sword, and I think that women are not seeing the cons up front.
Yeah. Like, what this shit gonna look like in 30 years when all these pandemic BBLs and everybody went out and got their bodies done?
We'll see in 30 years.
Then
how
I
is
feel
this
like
gonna look?
when you, because you went to the gym, right?
We both. She goes. Yeah.
So like being into the gym, I just feel like that creates like a different type of feel and like a different type of mindset, because it's like, okay, you want this body and you want, you know, to be curvy and this and that, but you work for it. Like you put the work in for it instead of going to do surgery. It just create like a different type of sense for it.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yes,
But
yes and no.
because I was gonna say yes and no to that, because like Alessa just mentioned, bodies come in all shapes and sizes. So although I do go to the gym, I'm naturally shaped like this. So like when I remember when a few years back I had lost a bunch of weight and I still maintained my shape. And there were so many women asking me what I did, and I'm telling them what I did, and they're like, "Am I gonna look like you?" You're not.
You're right.
No,
You're gonna
you're
look
not.
like you. You're not gonna look like me. Like even if you do go to the gym and you know train with weights and things like that, you gonna sculpt. You gonna certain parts of your body gonna be more defined and lift whatever. But it's not gonna look like this because my body is like genetically different than yours.
Right.
So it's like sometimes like so. With that being said, like I get what you mean by that. Like men are saying that they want a natural woman, but it's like what are you referring to?
Right.
And that's why a lot of these women are like, I'm about to die and go get these pills because I want somebody to love me just unapologetic.
Yeah, because the beauty standards that's being shoved down their throats is
Can I interrupt you? Are they getting the BBL for the man to love them, or are they getting the BBL for the attention and for money? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think a lot of women get a BBL because they don't like the way and actually I think a good amount of women get a BBL because they don't like the way they look, and so they go to fix it, which I think there's nothing absolutely wrong with that. Right. If you have the money to fix something, by all means fix it, because I'm getting a tummy tuck. I used to be 250 pounds. A bitch is getting a tummy tuck one of these days. But I think a lot of women, they see these bodies and they're like,
I gotta have it.
I want my body to look like that. Why my body don't look like that? But you should just love your body for what it is.
Exactly.
When I go get my tummy tuck, I'm not adding shit. I'm just tucking the skin.
I think
that's all I need.
Love it for what it is now. And if you choose to say, okay, I kind of wanted this done, you know, we have kids. So you have women that want to get a tummy tuck
and go back to the bodies they had.
What's wrong with surgery? I just think it's overgeneralized. It's overgeneralized, yeah. Yeah.
Super extreme.
You got people.
It's the norm now.
Yeah, people get surgeries and then 2 years later they look worse than before.
Right.
People would rather go get a surgery than go work out.
Yeah.
I believe
like,
all
You
that.
gotta do both. And
You gotta do both.
There's no way.
And that's the thing about it. Then you have to work out regardless. With the BBL or without one, you have to work out to maintain it or to do anything. So you might as well get used to that. And that is the thing. I don't think that's clicking with them. And a lot of these women are going under the knife willy nilly, not understanding the real risk of it. And it's just like, man, we got to have a conversation about it.
I believe all in all, it starts with what we were speaking on earlier. Like, people just gotta get in tune with themselves and get to love themselves. Like, if you want to do it, I believe it's cool if you doing it for you.
Yes.
You're not doing it for.
I mean, how many followers you say you have on there on the gram?
Me?
Yeah, you said like 50K.
Like 51.
Okay, so like, what can I do as a man though, like, to get off on the body positivity side? Like, what can we do? What can we do as men on I ain't like.
I definitely had that in there.
Like, what do y'all like when y'all be looking at men on the gram? Like, what do y'all be looking at? Like
I was gonna
that?
be inappropriate. You let that one.
Right.
Huh? I was
Huh?
gonna tell you you're gonna need to show your dick.
About to say,
we
I'll
gotta
be on
show
Instagram
We
with
gotta
my
just
dick out.
straight shut up.
You're gonna need to show your
Straight meat.
Damn.
Straight great sweats.
meat to meat. Like
Yeah, like this.
So like, get a nigga
you're gonna have to if you want body positivity, you're gonna have to work out with some gray sweats on and have your thing
So
swinging.
you saying like I would have to get on there and like show like the whole like the whole shit or the print like what's up like the
mostly
print.
the print. That's what's up.
Damn, that's the only thing
That's what's gonna get the big
You
thing.
gotta be on some Wiz Khalifa type shit.
So, I love Alessa. I'm just gonna say that, but I will say like I follow a handful of male influencers, content creators, and they go into like they do like lifestyle, so you can pretty much do your daily routine, which you do every day. You know, whether it's working out, you have a nice face, then most people are gonna be attracted to how you look. So they're gonna be like, oh, you know, you look handsome, and he's going to go, you know, doing stuff on a day-to-day basis. Like
I see a lot of guys dressing up.
Yeah, dressing up. That makes you feel good. That's body positive.
Going to Target and shit. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it.
You know, BJ Maxx hoes.
No.
Or working out, like working out, stuff like that, or you know what I'm saying, like just kind of being comfortable in your own skin. That's really what it boiled down to.
I think men have a better grasp on it, honestly, though, because as boys and from a young age, you understand this all you got. We don't even got the option of a BBL. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no DDL. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no none of that. You feel me? This is what you got.
I remember doing this a lot.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Little shit, you feel me?
That's really it though.
That's it. You feel me? That's all you got. You know what I'm saying? But that also makes you like, okay, if you know you a guy that don't have the tools, you feel me? You gotta come different. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gotta find your niche. Like, your graph gonna look a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like, your graph gonna look a little different. Yeah, your graph gonna look different. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you up here, your shit gonna lack down here. If you down here, it's gonna lack down here. You know what I'm saying? You might be in the middle though. You feel me? Might be a TP nigga. You feel me? It just depends.
I got a rebuttal on that, and I say that because like I'm skinny and shit, but outside these, you know, I'm cock these on the motherfuckers. Nah, but other than like your body and stuff and this and that, you can go on social media and you can just talk. Like, and if people see like you intellectual and where your mindset at, that
I ain't asking for me now. I'm asking for the whole for my dogs, for the ones in the no, for real though. Like no, for real though, like cause I see like a lot of women like taking off with just showing off their bodies. Like they don't like they on that motherfucker and they followers coming in like that, and it's like, damn, could a nigga sit back and really do that? And if he did, how could he do it? Like you know what I'm saying? Like what would that look like? No, like you know, I'm straight. I'm straight as a motherfucker, but I'm just wondering, like, what do y'all be looking at? Like what would take a nigga off for real? Like
I want to say something because one thing Whitney does not do is show off her body. Whitney don't Whitney is straight.
Not
like,
saying that you will.
But no, because I noticed, like you said, a lot of women and I think a lot of people can learn from Whitney because Whitney literally posts herself being herself, doing what she does, posting what she's interested in. Like if you, and like he says, you can literally just get on there and talk. Like if you have something that you're passionate about, it could be fucking Harry Potter.
Being you.
You could it could just be, you could go on there and just say, man, Harry should have did this. And there's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna agree with you and wanna see that shit.
I've been thinking this shit for 20 years.
Exactly. Like it's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna resonate with that.
No, fact. This is what men need to hear because I think a lot of us are like the majority, and I'm speaking more so to the younger guys, like they just think like, bro, showing off money or what you could put on or, you know, rapping is as far as they gonna go is expressing themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they really don't know like what is the ways of like really like you said, lacking personality and all type of shit. Like
Niggas wanna come and rap and just cat.
I was thinking about this the other day. I know this kind of switching topics, but it's kind of on what you just brought up. Like if you think about it, we only look at entertainers and rappers as a way to make it out. We never really realize
athletes,
entrepreneurs, is managers,
artists,
all type of people that's millionaires, bro.
Yeah.
That we don't like look into. Like, okay, I could do this, I could be this, and I could make a great motherfucking living. We only look at entertainers. We only look at rappers.
I was driving past the vet, right? This is all off topic. I was riding past Livernois Hurley, right? It's like 6:30 in the morning. They open at 7, right? They got a line with dogs and stuff, right? I'm just thinking about it. This is a black man. He probably a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? He probably a regular, probably a millionaire. Living good. You know what I'm saying? But these kind of people are not, it's not glorified like we was talking about. It's not glorified. So I was just thinking about like, and you know what? The dude that worked next to him, he probably a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? These regular people that are not getting.
I feel like that's our job though, to make these careers that we choose cool. You know what I'm saying? Showing them that I'm still just as cool as you. I can still go out and have fun and work the job I'm working. I don't have to be a celebrity, an entertainer, a rapper to get the respect and to get the money that they're getting. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna go ahead and say this, bro. Like, we all entrepreneurs in here, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. A lot of these niggas in the street need jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas are in the streets scamming and doing whatever the fuck y'all doing, and y'all don't have no house, no car, no nothing. Y'all have nothing to show for it. Y'all haven't grossed 100,000 through the whole year of doing what y'all doing, and I feel like a lot of y'all just have the wrong aspects of what it is, but you won't go out here and get a hustle that could take care of you for the next 70 years, 50 years, however long you want to do this. Get you some insurance on your bum ass life. You know what I'm saying? Because you not out here doing anything anyway, so you might as well get you some insurance. But this is the last topic that we want to talk about. Seeing as that we're in a barbershop, right? Alessa, you were talking to us before the show started, and we were talking about your experience that you had at a barbershop. You know what I'm saying? So why don't you say, so they're barbers and we're in the barbershop, give us that weird barber experience that you've had before. And you don't have to say any names or anything like that.
Oh, no. So the reason why I stopped going to barbershop, the day I bought my clippers, I walked to a barbershop. You know, I'm getting my hair cut. He had cut my hair a few times. You know, this was, I made my face 6 times going to him. First thing he said to me, like, dang, you smell good. I'm like, okay, thank you. Must be a pheromone. Okay, that's weird.
Pheromone.
Red flag number 1. Why don't you, you know, just let's get this haircut. We the only people in here too. Like,
I'm gonna use that.
No.
Damn, baby, like, pheromones, baby.
No, it sounds so creepy. But you know, he cutting my hair. You know, we're talking. He asked me about my day. I'm like, it went well. I asked him about his day, how many clients he has. You know, I was his last client because I usually, this is back when I, you know, couldn't leave my job when I wanted to. I had to get my hair cut at 7 o'clock. And so he turns me around so I'm not facing the mirror no more. And all I hear and feel is the air near my neck move. And I heard,
hell no.
This man has sniffed me. And he was like this close to my neck. And I jumped a little bit, and he was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, okay, are you done? Like, you finished, right? I ended up just leaving. Like, I did not pay.
You didn't get the finished haircut?
No, he finished. No, he was done. Actually, he was actually done when he cut my hair. I ended up leaving. And what's funny is, like, y'all remember when that clip from Harlem was going around when that girl was in the barbershop? Mm-hmm. And like, she was like, you're not gonna get your mans? And like, that was like, the guys were like having this like really raucous conversation. Like, just so salacious. And she felt so uncomfortable. After that clip, he texted me. I had not seen this man in like years. I haven't cut my own hair since 2018. He texted me after that and was like, if I ever made you feel uncomfortable while you were in my chair, I just wanted to say sorry. So you knew you was wrong. So you knew you was wrong. You knew you had scared the hoes. Like, but you guys seem like really excellent young men. Like, y'all don't be sniffing.
You can't do no shit like that.
I don't be sniffing nobody in here.
Hey, you said I like my fist wet and squirm.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, that made me feel so uncomfortable. I never sat in another.
Damn.
I never sat in another.
I had some. I ain't gonna say weird. I had some hoe ass shit. And I don't give a fuck. I told the nigga. Like, man, so first off, like, my mans, you hit me.
Pause.
Last minute. you hit me up for a haircut. Last minute, and I don't do squeeze-ins. Like, if I do squeeze-ins, and I'm charging you extra. So you hit me last minute for a squeeze-in, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get you, and I do it regular price, so I'm showing you love. So I tell you come at a certain time, then you show up late. Okay, fuck it, I'm gonna still get you. Cutting you and shit. First off, bro, I should not, like, if you coming to get a cut, it's certain shit you should not have to tell a grown person. Like, you getting a cut, why the fuck is you chewing gum?
Right.
Like, I'm lining your temple up while I'm putting a razor on your beard. Why'd you chewing, bro? And it's like, once I tell you once, I'm not about to keep telling you like a kid. At this point, shit, fuck it.
You don't give a fuck.
Like, you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck.
All right.
So, handing my man's the mirror, he like, yeah, bro, can you fade this side a little more? This side a little darker, whatever, even up with this. So I'm like, all right, bet, I got you. Faded it up. So I misunderstood him. I'm thinking he talking about like up here. So I faded his beard. So he ain't like how I faded his beard. So handed in the mirror, he like, bro, you took my beard down low and this and that, like throwing a fit. So I got another client. So I'm saying like, hey, bro, like, shit, I misunderstood you. Like, it happened now. Like, I apologize. You either want me to blend it with the other side or you could just let it grow back.
Right. Still
like just sitting there throwing a fit. So I'm like, hey, bro, like, my nigga, I got another client, bro. What you want to do? So fuck it, man, just blend this side. So, bet, there you go. Shit, all right. Got up, like, yeah, you want me to send it to that same number? Still walked out mad, like you still felt animosity. But when you got up, you insinuated that you about to send me my cheese.
Oh, he never sent it.
Never sent me my cheese.
Damn.
So I'm texting dog, calling them, ain't answering my phone, ain't answering my text, none of that shit. But you on Instagram looking at my stories.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like, nigga, now you just, you insinuating, fuck me.
Right.
Like, to me, in my eyes, like, you playing me for pussy.
No, for sure.
So I'm like, okay, you not calling me, answering my calls, you not texting me back. You watching my stories? Okay, so I know how to get your attention. So I'm not the type of person that do like Instagram type shit. Like, I don't go back and forth from none of that. Shit, you watching my stories, bet I'm about to tag you in the post. Tag it, man, you ain't gotta do this Instagram shit and this and that.
Now you wanna respond.
Now you wanna respond.
Right.
And then my whole thing is, bro, like, you's a coward, nigga. Like, first off, if you in the shop and you feeling a certain way, if you wasn't gonna pay me, you would have insinuated that when you was in the shop. Yeah. Like, yeah, bro, I ain't sending you no cheese.
Yeah, I don't like this shit. I
up.
can't send you no bread for this.
You gonna get up and say, am I sending it to the same number? Wait till you leave and then try to say you ain't gonna send no cheese. Now they're showing me like you on some coward shit. Like, we could have handled this shit in the shop, bro.
Right.
You feel me? And I'm the type of person where I know the client is right. Like, I was even on some nice shit. Like, hey, bro, send through the text after you left. Like, hey, bro, my bad. I misunderstood you. So with that, like, next time you come, I got you on the cut. Like, some love, it's for free.
Right.
Nigga, I'm showing you love, bro.
Right.
So I was like,
doing
now
you
you
fair.
saying fuck me.
Yeah.
But I just brought that up because that was one of the weird situations I deal with. But on the deeper type of level, like, that just shows the type of person you gotta be when you like comfortable with yourself. It's certain stuff you know you could take to the next level, but it's like, it's pointless to be able to do that, to have to do that.
And you gotta stand on your morals, and you can't let other people's attitudes and how they day going affect your day and make you react or act out of character.
Not everything
You know
deserves a reaction.
Exactly.
No.
But and sometimes that's what the clients want from us.
Yep.
They want us to throw a tantrum and argue back with them, and like, nah, bro, I'm straight. I'm not arguing with you.
Right.
Cause it pissed me off. Cause he's like, you ain't gotta be on the Instagram shit. And
That's the only way sometimes you gonna get through the niggas sometimes. But I get what you're saying. They don't be wanting, you know, sometimes you gotta take the high road, especially in business.
And it's tough, but like you said, you gotta be like comfortable with yourself and in tune with yourself.
And not insecure, and not understand that, like, yeah, this nigga didn't get off on me. Like, he really hold himself. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't even about the money.
No, it's all about
It's like the principle.
No, it's all about the principle.
It's like, now you trying to play me for.
Man, it's
If I was an old me boy.
But I want to thank you two for being here on episode 10 of Out the Chair Podcast, Women's Perspective.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank y'all, and we will see y'all next episode.
Absolutely.
That was good.